Alrighty, and welcome to Turtle Recall, our news edition. Turtle Recall Live!
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm really excited too.
To be honest, it's very fun.
Yeah. It's really fun. I am Jason Sohail.
And I'm Anna.
And we're gonna just kind of give you the weekly news and just let you know what's been going on with Ninja Turtles for the past week. If you guys don't know, we do a podcast called Turtle Recall where we review, or we like, one of us has been watching the show for a long time, but the other half has been watching these episodes for the first time ever.
Yes.
Yeah, and we just kind of break down the episodes. This week we are looking at the episode 20,000 Leaks Under the City. Under the City. Yes, there you go. I always get confused with the Jules Verne novel. Be sure to check that out. And if you do listen to audio podcasts, you can either relive this whole live section again, or you can just skip to it. And by request from you guys, we are actually now going to put in the time codes on our audio podcast so people know when to skip, because I've actually had people request that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to listen to myself twice.
That's actually smart.
Yeah, exactly. Let's get to the news. So this
Toys.
Yeah, toys. Yeah, of course. But, I mean, Ninja Turtles most of the time is toys. It's funny because before we started, I was like, oh, we don't have much. And then as I was like getting everything prepared and what to talk about, and then all of a sudden like a lot of stuff came in. And just to let you guys know, feel free to chat. Please, we love it when you guys interact with us. Anna is monitoring the chat, and she's going to read off what you guys are saying while we talk. But let's go ahead and get started. All right. So, the first thing I want to talk about is The Last Ronin. So, tomorrow, or yesterday, if you listen to the audio podcast, the first issue of The Last Ronin is coming out.
Oh, okay.
And so the big thing about it that's been like people getting really weary about is that the size of the comic is going to be oversized. That it's going to be bigger than your average comic.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's what it was initially going to be. And it was getting a lot of people kind of like, I wouldn't say upset, but just kind of like they want like they want like everything uniform, mainly because they want to like bag and board these comics, and like they don't want to go and
the collectors.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they want to keep it in pristine condition. They don't want to go try to find like other sizes. And so they have said that that they are actually going, when they release these books, that they are going to be normal size.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so, like I said, it's coming out tomorrow. If you guys pre-ordered it, you have a guaranteed shot to get it. If you did not pre-order it, this is what my comic book store told me. To call them before you go in, because there's a big chance that they ordered more than they did for the pre-orders. Because they had to limit the pre-orders to make sure that everyone gets one, but they try to order as much as they can. And so, like, as more people pre-order, like, that means they order more. So, definitely give them a call before, and if they do sell out, there is a second printing, and hopefully by now, like, I know last time I went to talk to them, they said that the second printing pre-orders weren't up yet. I'm pretty sure they'll be up by tomorrow. I'm pretty sure they're up now, but I'm pretty sure they will definitely be up by tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, so Last Ronin is going to be really cool stuff. All right, so let's talk about some toys. We got some Neca stuff going on here. we got some Neca news. Of course, like I can't think of a week where we did not have Neca news.
Yes. To be honest, when I think about this quarantine, what I remember is Neca.
Yes, exactly. I think everyone. Neca's over here just making a killing. All of us who can't like do anything, like all of us, we had like all this money to spend on like conventions and that kind of stuff, and now we have like, oh, what do we do all this? And we just spend it on Neca.
Exactly.
All right. The first thing I want to let you guys know, the pirate Rocksteady and Bebop, and the Ultimate Baxter figure are now up available to be pre-ordered on Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth.
Cool.
And if you check our description in our video, we have the pre-order links for you guys. So, definitely, and these are like the Turtle Times one. So
They're pixelated.
yeah, they're pixelated, and mainly the big thing is that like they're not as hard to track down as the other ones. So as the Walmart and Target ones. So like definitely take your time. Take a look at them. If you guys want them pre-order it, you have some time.
I'm just hoping that they don't miss Baxter's ring.
I don't think he has a ring in this one.
Oh no!
I know. No, I believe he's not married.
What about his teeth? Did he always have teeth?
Oh, this is like what he looked like in the video game.
Oh, okay.
So they made him look like what he in they're making a cartoon one. And the cartoon one's gonna look like what he looks like in the cartoon.
Uh-huh.
All right. So that gets to our next thing I want to talk about, which is like the originally, like the Baxter and Splinter 2-pack was supposed to come out like this week. It was supposed to be available at Target on their website and at their stores this Thursday. Well, all right. Things changed. And the bottom of the schedule, they have a little thing that says, like, if you look at it, it says dates are subject to change. Dates have changed. All right, so we are now looking at the new schedule that they released. Like literally, they released the schedule as I was like writing up our news topics. So yeah, exactly.
So this is so hot.
Yes, exactly. This is breaking right now. Breaking. All right. So Dragon Grand Tour and Triceraton and Roadkill Rodney are still their respective dates, mainly because they're already out. The two Triceraton packs, Xerax and Zork, are still at November 12th. That was like when we first looked at the schedule, that was their date. They're still at that date. The changes, however, for the Target exclusives, Splinter and Baxter and the Deluxe Krang and the Android Body, they have been pushed to 2021.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And you remember how like last week we were talking about like, they're saying like, there's a good chance that Vernon and Rat King were going to come out at the end of the year? I don't think that's going to happen. Not with this change.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, they didn't say anything about this change. And some of the other ones I want to add here, too. The Walmart exclusives, like, none of those dates have changed. They're still the same. The NECA store, Toka and Razar are coming next month, November 2020. We'll get more into Toka and Razar a little later. The movie accessory set and the cartoon diorama, those have also been changed to 2021, which is ironic because last week Randy Falk, the brand manager of NECA, said like, these are going to come out before the end of the year. Yeah, those have also been pushed.
Okay.
Yeah, so a lot of stuff is being pushed right now. All right, I want to read like what NECA's statements about this, just because we have like a little more news from it. What they wrote is, those who place pre-orders through the nextstore.com for previously released products Example: Super Shredder KC/Wrath 2-pack can expect their orders to begin shipping in December. So, if you did like the pre-orders from the NECA website, especially for the ones like for like the ones that are like from Target and Walmart and that they put on their site so people had a second chance to get them.
Yes.
Those should be shipping in December.
Okay.
Yeah, because people were wondering about that. People were wondering when they're coming. Those should be coming in December, so you should be getting them this year. Because I never had luckily, I didn't have to do that. I didn't know that it hasn't been shipped out yet. Because the Super Shredder I ordered obviously came out when it came.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other thing I want to talk about, because the Triceraton in Roadkill Rodney 2-pack was supposed to be online originally, like, on the 15th, and then they said that it's going to come out online on the 18th, and then they said it was going to come out on Friday, last Friday. I already forget what that date is now because it's been like so long ago. I want to say the 23rd or something like that. But as of us recording this, they have not been released on Target yet. And this is what they had to say about that. We would also like to apologize to those of you waiting for the cartoon Triceraton/Roadkill Rodney 3-pack to go live at Target.com. We are awaiting updates and will share more information as soon as it becomes available. So, as for when these are going to come online, they don't even know.
Neca, we want to be more clear.
I think that's as clear as they can get. I mean, because, they don't run Target's website, so they can't really do anything about it. But I want to talk about the Splinter Baxter Krang delays.
Okay.
All right. Because if you notice that the Triceratons, Xerax and Zork, are not getting delayed. They're still coming.
Uh-huh.
But these guys are getting delayed. And, they're getting... And it just says 2021. We don't... I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to be early 2021. Maybe it might be late 2021. Maybe it might be October 2021. We don't know. Here is what I think. And to be honest, because a lot of people are freaking out. A lot of people are like... I mean, there's... I see both sides of this. Because a lot of people are kind of like, oh my god, why are they doing this? And then a lot of other people's like, oh, thank god I can save some money this year. Which I understand. This is what I think is happening. I think like NECA has proved especially with the Dragon Grantor sales, and even with these Triceraton Roadkill Rodney sales, and like even like KC and April, all those sales they're not turtles. I think they showed like, hey, these guys are popular, even though they're not the actual Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
But they're still like super popular. And what I think is they're delaying these to ramp up production, so when it gets produced, we actually have more of an available stock for people to actually buy. And but because of that, because of that, I think they're going to ramp up production, because like NECA wants money, Target wants money. Us as consumers, we just want the products. But
yes.
both their goals is to
make more money.
Make more money. I mean, and how NECA makes money is by Target ordering more from NECA. And then how Target makes money is obviously from us, because we buy it.
Yes.
And so, at the end goal, NECA wants them to order more.
Yes.
And like, I mean, and part of it is like, no one will make sure it goes to the consumers and everything, because they are very consumer friendly. But, they want so that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that they're delaying this because they want to ramp up production, so when it does get released, we don't have to go through all these like Target website refreshes, or people going in other cities and buying these figures for the other people.
Yeah.
And so they're just trying to do that to just get to the just so like all this can be avoided. And so like basically, so these products can go be on the shelves, and for people who are like not in the know, they'll be like, oh hey, I grew up in Ninja Turtles, oh I used to like Krang a lot, and they have a chance to purchase Krang. And so that's what I think it is. I mean, because like, if you go to the Neca section in Target, you'll see a lot of the horror stuff. I mean, a lot of the Godzilla stuff, a lot of that is still like sitting there. Even the Terminator stuff they've been doing in the Back to the Future, I've been seeing that like kind of sitting on shelves. But Turtles have always been like been disappearing.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so that's what I think it is. So I don't look at this as a bad news. I actually look at this as a, I think this is a good thing. Alright, but that's for the schedule. Let's go into Target and Razar, because today they have released what the package looks like for Toko and Razar. Alright, and for you guys who've ordered Toko and Razar, like this is going to be coming in the next month. In November, we should be getting this figure in our hands.
I love that they put the turtles in the middle.
Yeah. Because it's the Secret of the Ooze poster.
Yes.
Yeah. They did a really good job with that. The figures look fantastic. The accessories that's coming with the figures look really great.
It looks like they have so much accessories.
It does. And like, if you guys remember, if you ordered this, like, it's been like forever since we ordered it. But when we ordered it, it was like back in it was like $70, and it was more expensive what the normal 2-packs were. Right. So this is what the final is. We should be getting this in our hands really soon. Or I should say November, I should say. And that's it for...
So that one was also pre-order?
Yeah, that was also pre-order, but that was like... That was pre-ordered like months ago. I want to say I was still unemployed when I pre-ordered it. I mean, I've lost track of all time because of this pandemic and us staying at home so much. Like I didn't even realize that like October's almost over now. But that's everything we have for NECA. Let's get into the other Ninja Turtles toy company, the big one, which is Playmates. We haven't heard from Playmates in a while.
Oh, this is so cool.
Yes, Playmates just announced over the weekend that they are doing a new pack for Wal-Mart. This is gonna be a Wal-Mart exclusive. And it's almost like the pack that we saw that they did for San Diego Comic-Con for the original series.
Yes.
But instead they are doing it for the Mirage style characters, for the Mirage style comics. And this one is also coming in a van. Instead of this turtle van, it's like April's like Beamer, like her BMW kind of thing that we saw in the comics when they were driving to Northampton. And this one is coming with 6 figures, and these are all actual re-releases of the figures. So it's the 4 turtles, and the 4 turtles look like they're from the comics, and Splinter and Shredder. Now what's cool about Splinter and Shredder are the original Splinter and Shredder figures from the classic toys, like way back in 1988, except they actually painted them to look like the Mirage characters.
Oh, and the Mirage Shredder was red? Or...
Yeah, he had the red shirt. Sometimes he had a red shirt, sometimes he had a blue shirt. Because it was black and white, it just depended on who did the cover. But yeah, but yeah, we see Shredder actually has a shirt. They painted Shredder a shirt, because if you remember that original figure, he did not have a shirt on. And he doesn't have his cape either. If you look, the cape is not there. So
yes.
Yeah, exactly. That cape was like, if you took that cape off that figure, like, good luck putting it back on, like how they did it, because that was like impossible. Splinter, they painted him gray. Shredder's weapons are gray instead of brown, and Splinter's weapons are yellow instead of brown. And then the turtles themselves, with the 2012 line, they released them as these Mirage style turtles. We've seen these before. We actually saw these at Walmart last year. The same exact molds. They were just painted black and white with red bandanas.
Yes.
And like they're it's the same exact figures. The coolest thing is actually I love their packaging. Their packaging looks like it's from like the original like that original Mirage style, and it's black and white. It looks really cool.
So the turtle van.
Yeah.
Is the box like a cardboard kind of thing?
Yeah. It's a cardboard kind of thing.
Oh, I wish it was like
like a real no. Oh, and all right. So the reason why I never got the San Diego Comic-Con set that they did like this, where it also came with 6 figures, was like $90, and I felt that was like too much money for figures that I've had like for like that they keep reproducing.
Yes.
Like this one is $40 at Walmart.
Oh, cool.
I mean, it's such a good deal. Even like $40, a figure costs you about $10 each. I mean, the fact that it comes with 6 figures,
yes,
that's like you're saving $20 right there. I mean, and yes, they are re-releases, but they look really cool. So definitely check that out. Looks awesome. I personally, I like them a lot. I can't wait to get them. And of course, I pre-ordered it. All right, so let's talk about some accessories that people like to wear on your feet. No, we're gonna talk about socks.
Oh.
All right, this is from the company Rock'em Socks. That's such a cool company name.
I want April.
You want? So they made these custom Ninja Turtle socks, and right now we're looking at the 4 turtles of Casey and April, and of course we can't have. Of course we got the turtles. We also got villains.
Oh my god! I need the Krang.
You need the Krang, yeah. If you look at their site, they also have like other ones. They even have some low cut ones, and
I think I want a low cut one.
you want a low cut one? Yeah, all right.
So these are like pair or like both of the pair have the same picture?
Both of the pairs have the same picture.
Oh, I wish it was like Krang and Shredder.
Oh, that would be actually really cool. That would actually be pretty cool.
We can mix and match ourselves.
Yeah, we could definitely mix and match. And also, if you go to the website and you put in the code TMNT 20, you get $20 off your order.
Awesome.
So yeah, if you guys want some socks, I mean, to be honest, they're kind of pricey for socks. But if you guys want some cool Ninja Turtle socks, Rock'em Sock and Socks has you covered right there.
If you want to feel awesome, you have to pay money.
Yes, exactly. All right, and I want to get into probably one of the bigger news, probably the most exciting news that I heard like all day today, and it really came out of nowhere, and like I literally was like putting this news thing together, and this was like brought into my attention.
So what is it?
All right. What it is that, so the 2003 Ninja Turtle series is now available on CBS All Access, the streaming platform.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So this is awesome. This is like, all right. So the 2003 cartoon, that holds a special place in my heart. The 2003 cartoon is like actually what got me into the franchise. Like, I used to watch the show when I was a kid, and then like, you get to a point where you kind of like grow out of it, I think. I mean, I had like this period where I stopped watching it, then I came back into it. And well, when the 2003 series came out, I was like really loving the series, and that's when I discovered that the comics, because this show was more based off the original Mirage comics, and I saw like what the comics was originally, because at that time I just thought Ninja Turtles was like, like Pizza, Roxanne and Bebop, like all like the goofiness. I did not know that there was a more serious tone into the series, and that like it actually got dramatic at parts. Like I never imagined that for Ninja Turtles, and that's what this series is. What's actually really cool about this series well, what's really cool about this service is they actually have all 7 seasons of the show, and that's actually really big because in the U.S. the final season, Back to the Sewers, never got released on DVD.
Oh, really?
Yeah, exactly. So this is our pretty much our best chance of like actually having a good way to actually watch that that season. And obviously in the DVDs are so out of print right now because the company the DVDs were released by Funimation, and then when Nickelodeon bought it, they also bought the rights for it, and so Funimation lost it, and Nickelodeon for a while released a couple of DVDs but didn't sell well, and it just didn't, and then they just kind of dropped it.
So people lose access to it.
Yeah. And then also, you can only buy the first 3 seasons digitally on like Amazon and iTunes and all in those places. So the fact that all 7 are here, especially like there's a lot of people who missed out on the series, or like who are now just getting into it and didn't even know the show existed. And like now this is the best chance. It has been. Now if you guys do want to watch it, it's on Pluto TV, and Pluto TV is a free service, but you can't there's no on-demand version version for that on Pluto TV. So this is actually a really good way for people to watch it.
Maybe I have to start watching it.
Yes. Oh, we might have to watch this after we finish the original series.
Yes.
All right. One other thing I want to big shout out to at Too Good Max from Twitter. He was the one who put this news into my attention, and this is this was huge for me. And
awesome,
the fact, yeah, thanks so much. And I was so happy when I saw that they had like all of it, because at first I was afraid it was going to be one of those we have the first season or something like that. And ever since CBS All Access started doing hey, we have the Nickelodeon stuff now, I've always been hey, how come we don't have Ninja Turtles? How come we don't have Ninja Turtles? And they finally put Ninja Turtles on here, which was about time. I am surprised that they chose this one first and not Rise or the 2012 series. Only reason I can think of maybe why not the 2012 series is maybe they still have some Hulu contract going on, because you can still watch that on Hulu right now. So maybe that's why the 2012 series is not on there, but still Rise isn't on there. I would expect them to put Rise on there, yeah. But this is, I might sign up for CBS All Access for this. All right. Now, the last bit of news I want to talk about. These are leaks. These are just things that people have found online, but nothing's been confirmed from the companies. And so I want to kind of briefly talk about it because it's out there, but not go in too much into it until it is formally announced.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. So, the first leak I want to talk about is apparently someone has found a Target exclusive Funko Pop figure of Metalhead. And what's actually cool about Metalhead is that
we have Pom Piggy.
Piggy, hey! Hi, Pom Piggy, how's it going?
We got a nice emoji too.
Oh, awesome!
Cool.
But yeah, something I want to talk about this Metalhead figure. Like I said, it has not been announced, but this figure is supposed to be available on November 27th, 2020. It's going to be exclusive to Target. And what's actually cool is if you see, instead of him being based off of the cartoon, he actually looks like the toy. And it's a new section for Pop figure, because this is Pop retro toys. So so that probably tells me there's probably gonna be other toy figures, maybe He-Man or Thundercats or something like that. But that's actually pretty cool.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Guess what? Someone is getting more pop figures.
someone's getting more pop figures. That's what.
I keep saying that I don't have pop figures.
I don't need any more pop figures. But yeah, that's that one. And then our other leak I want to kind of briefly talk about, and the reason I talked about it here and not NECA is because it's a leak, and I didn't want to go too much into it.
Mm-hmm.
But so apparently. And I was trying to find I was trying to find the person who found this. I couldn't find the source of this. I just found like people were sharing pictures of it.
Uh-huh.
But from what I've gathered is that someone went to Target, they scanned a barcode, and what popped up was this image of the Krang, of the Ultimate Krang that's coming.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's really funny. I don't want to go too much into the accessories. I mean, we see that it comes with lots of accessories, and like I said, I don't want to get into it until we actually get like one, we get better pictures. Two, until like NECA actually like provides announce it. But it is exactly what I expected it to be. I expected it to look more like the Metalhead box, and I didn't show the picture here. I didn't download the picture here, but the front of the box does look like a VHS cover, like just like Metalhead. It looks cool. Like I said, this figure has got delayed, so and that might be why. That might be a reason why it's also being pulled back, and maybe they're adding more stuff to it. Maybe they're changing some stuff that's being into it, and that's why we don't want to get into it.
Yes.
Because there's a reason why NECA hasn't like showed it off.
Yeah.
And it could
in the reviews.
Yeah, it might be in the review stages right now. And so I don't want to overhype something and get everyone all excited, and then we find out it's been like some of the stuff either gets removed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and that's like my big thing about it. So just remember, like, if you're watching this on YouTube, you see the image, just be aware that things can change. Like, this is not final. And so if there's something really exciting there that you see, and then like, and then you're like, and then when you get the product and it's not there, like, that's one of the downfalls of a leak, because like, things can change between what they show.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's why I didn't want to put it into the NECA section. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. I can't wait. Like I said, Krang's coming in 2021. So we just gotta wait. My wallet appreciates the wait.
It just shows that 2021 is a better year.
Yes, exactly.
For everyone.
Yes, for everyone. 2021 is gonna be a much better year. All right. Let us know what you guys think about all that. And also, you know what? Next time we come is gonna be November, and so obviously this weekend is Halloween. So if you guys have any like Ninja Turtle costumes you guys play, definitely hit us up on like Twitter. Show off your costumes this weekend. We'd love to see them.
Yes, exactly. And if you bought those socks, take a picture. I wanted to see.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, what's going on, Joe?
Hey, Joe.
All right. That's everything we have for this week. I was going to say it was going to be lighter, but it was not. People threw me wrong. But be sure to listen to our podcast, our full podcast on Thursday. We're going to be, like I said, we're going to be talking about the episode 20,000 Leaks Under the City.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. All right. Till next time, guys. All right. See ya.
Bye.